Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? I hope y'all doing all right this evening. I hope y'all can hear me too. I have in one of my Beats earbuds, and I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Whoever ends up joining. All right, y'all. So this evening, I'm not gonna be up here long. Um, I know I say that all the time, but this evening, I really want to just touch base on some things, and I'm gonna keep it light on the topic. Um, just because I know a bunch of the other reactors that stay on Strong Mommy Chrissy's necks already really got it covered. Um, Shout out to Foot on Neck, okay? She definitely has had her foot on Chrissy's fat ass neck for the last week or so. Hey, lovely, what's up, girl? Hey, girl, hey. Yeah, but Foot on Neck has definitely had her literal foot on Chrissy's neck. So I'm gonna keep this light because she covered this pretty good in her last live. But Chrissy, why are you always lying? Why are you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? My God, stop fucking lying. It makes no listen. This whole story, Chrissy, I want you to know that you're making yourself look worse by doing all this elaborate explanations and trying to really prove that you had this fake ass miscarriage. I do not believe for a second that she had this miscarriage. Those hospital armbands, first of all, Chrissy, that is not your arm. Okay. Second of all, who did you take them armbands from? And third, anybody with common sense that has been to the hospital in the last, I don't know, 15 years, 20 years would know that they will never, especially nowadays, they're never going to write whatever procedure you're having or the reason that you're there on an armband. They will never do that. Why? Well, because number one, it's a HIPAA violation. Anyone who has been to the hospital in the last 20 years will tell you that when you go for any kind of procedure, whether it's inpatient, whether it's outpatient, even if it's not a procedure, even if you're just at the hospital because you're sick, whatever reason, when they give you your armband, all it's going to have on it is a barcode and your MRN number. And your MRN number for everyone who works in healthcare or who's ever even been admitted to the hospital for anything, your MRN number is basically like a patient identification number. Um, in place of your social security number, right? And that the purpose of the barcode is for your nurse and or doctor to be able to scan it to pull up your information, right? So they replace that with writing things on the armband again because if you're putting a patient's procedure on an armband, that's for everybody to be able to see. And so that's a HIPAA violation. So in turn, they did the barcodes. And so now all they have to do is scan it and your information pops up in the computer. Yeah, girl. Listen, lovely. She is lying like hell. Ain't no damn way. Those people wrote that on her armband and in pen. Like, come on, Chrissy. You got to do better. You know, they write that out on her. Exactly. Anyone who's been to the hospital recently, again, at least the last 2 decades, they are not doing that anymore. They don't do that. Um, so then my question is for Chrissy, who armbands did you get a picture of, or whose armbands did you steal? Because another gap in the story is that the armband she had on said fall risk. And Foot on Neck made this point over on her channel on her most recent live that she did that they don't give you a fall risk armband unless you've been under like general anesthesia, or for the most part, if you haven't been under general anesthesia, they give it to like older patients who are less steady on their feet, who can't keep themselves up. If you haven't been under general anesthesia, Chrissy, they're not going to give you that shit. Please stop. Yeah, lovely. No, you're right. She actually Foot on Neck made this point in her last live. She said the same thing that she's doing this for Jordan. And she's doing it for her followers too because they're stupid. And again, anybody that has even been within 5 feet of a hospital knows that that's not how those hospital vans look. But Chrissy's followers are so stupid and so desperate to believe everything she says, they're willing to forego all logic, all things that make sense in order to back Chrissy up. No one has called her to the carpet on this, and I don't know. Well, I know why. Scratch that. I'm not even gonna say I don't know why. Nobody has called Chrissy to the carpet on it because she's a fave, right? She's the golden child of YouTube, so to speak. And so they're not gonna call her on her shit. But anybody that knows something about something, even I don't care if you haven't been to the hospital in the last 20 years. Let's say you've gone to visit a sick relative. Maybe you've taken your child in for being sick and having a cold or real bad cold, real bad flu. If you've been in the hospital at all, you know that that armband that Chrissy posted on her community tab is full of shit. You know it's fake. Yes, they definitely suck her lumpy ass. They love it. They love it there. I don't know why they put themselves through that, but they do it all the time. Um, but yeah, I believe that something is about to happen now, right? I believe that shit is about to hit the fan. That shit is about to get revealed when it comes to Jordan. I don't know. I can just feel it, right? I can always feel when Chrissy is about to get her ass exposed again for some bullshit. And I really feel that somebody from Jordan's camp, whether it's Jordan himself or maybe a family member of his, is about to come out and spill some tea. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel it's on the horizon, y'all. I can feel it in my bones. If it doesn't happen, I will be surprised. But nah, some tea is about to be dropped, and I believe it's gonna tell us everything that we already know about Chrissy. That she's a big ass, bold face ass, a fat face on lie. But again, we already know that. But yeah, I just want to come up here briefly and talk about the wristbands, y'all. Exactly. Yes. You notice every year Pissy has a scandal. Literally every year. And you know what's crazy is that she wouldn't have a scandal if she was just being honest. If she was just being truthful about herself, she wouldn't have any scandals. Chrissy plays her cards wrong, and I say this all the time. She plays her cards wrong. If she would just lean into the fact that she is a ghetto ass baby mama, she's a trashy slore, she has a bunch of kids, and just own that shit. Stop trying to be who you're not, right? You're not anybody that can afford a Mercedes. You can't afford a Tesla. You can't afford a nice house. You can't. And that's okay because it's millions of women like her. So why not appeal to women who you're like? Why try to appeal to an audience that you're not that come on, you're not a part of that. You're not a part of the luxury girlies. Chrissy, you have 9 kids by 8 different men. Luxury went out the window after you had the fifth child. Shit, after you had the third one. Right? She's fake. She's so fake. And that's why people want to expose her because of that reason. If you were just authentic to you and who you were, people wouldn't give a fuck. They'd be like, yeah, she's a trash ass, hoe ass woman with 9 kids by 8 different men. And if she would just admit that, it would be like, okay, it's nothing to expose her for. Shit, she being real about it, whatever, next. But she gets up here trying to lie and trying to make herself out to be something that she's not. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this Jordan facade is about to just crumble in on itself. I could just feel it. I just know something's coming. Somebody somewhere has dropped some knowledge, some information in Jordan's ear, and he is moving accordingly. Because where he at, right? Jordan, where are you, Mr. Branch? Mr. Engineer, future engineer of the Black community, where are you? Right? You're supposed to be next to your woman. People are dissecting her story. People are talking about your beloved baby Jay. So where you at? Exactly. That's what I say, child. I have my popcorn. Listen, I'm gonna have mine ready too, and I don't even care who drops the tea because again, I can feel it coming. I don't care if it's foot on neck, if it's pineapples, if it's lipstick pimp, if it's my 2 cents. Whatever of my favorite reactors that actually stays on Chrissy's neck, social intellect. Listen, it could be either of them. I'm going to be sitting here perched and ready to make my reaction to their reaction because I know somebody's coming with it. I already know I can feel it. But it'll be exactly what Chrissy deserves. All that goddamn lying she's doing. Listen, and the crazy part is, right? I'm gonna say this in closing. The crazy part is when she gets exposed for lying about all this shit, when she gets exposed for over exaggerating the involvement of Jordan in her life, when she gets exposed, her followers are still going to sit right there and they're still going to support her. They're still going to call everyone a hater. They're still going to say, we all mad. That's the sad part. Is no matter how much exposure happens with Christina, her followers are going to be right there sucking her titty. Hey, Scarlett. Hey, girl. Happy what is happy hump day? It's hump day. We're at the end of the day on hump day. Yeah, you know it. It's gonna happen just like that. Oh God. So with that being said, I'm getting ready to go eat, y'all. I know this was a super short live. But I just want to come up here and just follow up and kind of react to Foot on Next live. Um, Yeah, right. She's told lies so much that she believes her own lie. And that is the marker of a pathological liar and a narcissist. Chrissy has some serious mental health issues, y'all. She definitely does. Um, and the more she gets up here with this bullshit, did y'all, and we talking about wristbands, did y'all see that fake ass portal that she posted? Listen, Chrissy, let me tell you something. We don't want to see that fake ass portal where dilation is spelled wrong. You showing your portal. What I want to see is your my portal of your test results of this house in Virginia. I hope it don't ever go away. I hope people continue to press you about this house in Virginia because I believe you have it wholeheartedly, 100%. I believe your ass has it because you're doing everything to distract from it and you haven't brought it up anymore. You haven't come out and defend yourself anymore. Mm, we gonna see it. Listen, girl, what was that? Seriously, that portal screenshot was so damn fake. And what I really should do, that's what I'm gonna do this evening. I am going to take that screenshot and I'm gonna put it in Google search. That's what I'm gonna do. Same thing I did with that fall risk picture. Yeah. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to hop up off of here again. My apologies for this live being short. I usually try to be at least 20 minutes. Um, but I have some stuff to do, and I just want to hop up here and just talk about that. I feel like Chrissy's exposure is coming, and those armbands were bullshit. All right, but I'm gonna hop back up here. See you soon. I hope y'all have a fantastic evening. And again, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think an exposure is coming soon? I feel like one is coming. We're gonna definitely see. But y'all have a good evening, and I will hop back up here next time, hopefully longer. Bye.